What is going on YouTube? Hopefully you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video. Super excited to have you here. My name's Kieran Scott and here on this YouTube channel I do adult PE for a living. So my supplement order has turned up. I ordered this yesterday. It's literally just turned up, but there's a problem. There's a hole in it. Why is there a hole? I bet you guys can't guess why there's a hole, and there's some smaller holes. Right then, let's just run through this order. So, got Hydromax, this is really important. So I like to take this when I wake up first thing in the morning and when I go to the gym session, just to make sure that my electrolytes is on balance and I'm hydrated. Over here I've got two pre-workouts. These are both non-stim. So this one is just a pump product by Naughty Boy. They're absolutely killing it, highly recommend them. Not tried this before, so that would be really good. And then here I've got Nootropic. I really love Nootropics because it really gives you that focus when you're into the sessions and gets you in the zone. I'm trying to cut back on the amount of caffeine that I consume, so that's why I've gone for non-stim pre-workouts, because obviously at 6 o'clock at night, last thing I want to do is be consuming caffeine and not being able to sleep, so I recommend it. I also recommend it if you have got the monies to have a few different pre-workouts on the go. It just makes it a little bit easier, so they last a little bit longer, but again, you don't build up a tolerance to take that specific one. So if you keep smashing this all the time, you'll build up a tolerance and your body will kind of know what's coming, whereas if you can mix and match and jump it from one to one, it's a lot better. I want to put it out there that you don't actually need supplements in order to make amazing results, and obviously you don't need to. It is an expense. If you can afford it, I'd recommend investing into it, but you don't necessarily need it. I never really touched supplements, obviously, when I was younger because I couldn't afford it because I wasn't working and I was young and I was 16. As I've got older, then obviously I've got kind of the money to do that. So if you're just starting out, you don't need supplements, you don't need them at all. But that saying that, they do give you kind of the extra 5%. So I'm talking about pre-workouts. They kind of help you with your performance in the gym. You know, caffeine's been shown to obviously improve that. And also having a hydration supplement is just really good because you're hydrated more than you normally are. So I'd definitely look at recommending you guys get a hydration supplement and some caffeine and something like that. If you don't need it, then that's fine, but I've just found that it just helps me and it gets me going to the gym. It's just part of my gym routine, and that's just what I like to do. So this is Bella's favourite toy. This is Mr. Lion. Unfortunately, she is teething at the moment, so her teeth are rather sharp, and I've got a couple of pincer marks on my hands, but she's a good little dog, you know, sleeps a little bit, hyper a little bit, but yeah, little black lab. You can see there, whoa, there's the camera, say hello to the team. Morning routine now is to wake up, go out for a wee, first thing, then we feed. At the moment, I'm having to carry her everywhere because obviously she's not allowed on the floor until she's had her next vaccine. But to tie her out, we like to play with the rope for at least 10 to 15 minutes just to tie her out for a bit. And then she goes down for a nap after that. So we're just out here playing with the toy. Playing with the toy. Say hello to the team. Say hello. Good girl. Go on, whoosh, whoosh. Just got back to the shop because obviously today is Valentine's Day. It is the 14th of February. Quick little shout out, Scott, if you're watching this, happy birthday, mate. But yeah, it's Valentine's today and I've got Krista a little surprise. So I've got Krista some flowers, some red flowers with a little bear on it. And then I've also got her a card. She's also got a present being delivered later today, but obviously I've got to wait for her to turn up. But in the meantime, I've popped out and got her this. What's going on, guys? Just checking in. I just want to show you kind of like the behind the scenes of what I do as an online coach. So I like to do my check-ins on a Monday because obviously a lot of people have problems with staying on plan over the weekend, and I like to have a reason for them to kind of wake up on a Monday morning and make sure that obviously they're kind of doing the work, and if they do have any slip-ups on the weekend, we can just kind of reevaluate it, get it out of the system and just say, look, it's happened, let's move forward. And I think it's the best thing to do is either do your check-ins on the Monday and the Fridays. That's the way that I like to do both of my check-ins. So I'm just going to run through on what I actually do as an online coach just to show you guys what I do. So first thing I do is I send out my clients their check-in sheets. So this is the same kind of couple of questions that they do every week, and then they just make adjustments where needed. So obviously I evaluate how their training's been. This is all feedback from them. And then what I do is I take a lot of time, I go through this, I take notes, and then I make any changes that's if needed. So once I send out my check-in sheet, I do ask my clients to send me progress photos so I can clearly see what's happening. So you can see here, my client here has dropped an amazing 10 pounds in the first 2 weeks. So obviously here he's carrying a lot of fat around his lower back, his love handles, and here it's just tightening up a little bit. So he's dropped 10 pounds. That's absolutely amazing. Obviously that's a crazy amount of weight to lose in such a short period of time, so we need to monitor that very closely. As always with my online clients, they get their own personalized training and nutritional plans, and they get full access to me. So if they need to message me throughout the evening or day, they can do. They've got my number, and I like to treat my service as a friendly service so they can have someone to talk to and offload for, because a problem halved is a problem. I don't know, you guys know the saying, it's a problem talked about as a problem halved, or whatever the saying is, but I like to make sure that my clients have the best possible service. So that's what I'm doing, just going through the check-in sheets, making adjustments in terms of their training and nutrition if needed, and that's what I do on a Monday. Hopefully you guys can see me in the dark. Apologise if you can't. It's absolutely freezing at the moment. My hands are freezing, they're like blue. So just on the way to the gym now, I'm going to do a full body session with my client and friend Jamie. No real structure at the moment. I need to put a plan in action. I need to sit down there and write something out for me to do, because funny enough for me, doing it for a living, writing training plans for people, I don't actually have one at the moment. So I need to kind of sit down, figure out what it is that kind of I need to achieve, try and work on the areas I need to do, and then build a program around that. But at the moment, sessions don't really have much structure, just lifting heavy, just seeing how I feel, you know, doing full body. So if I'm not up for squatting, I'm not going to squat, I'm just doing a leg extension, leg curl, and then later in the week I'll just get it in. As long as I get my 3 sessions in a week, I'm more than happy at the moment, because obviously quite an advanced lifter. But with that said, I'm just going to go and head off to the gym. Also, hopefully I'm in focus. I am, oh sorry, my lace has come undone. So Scott popped over earlier, and he gave me some pre-workout, some new stuff. So it was like brilliant. He was like, mate, don't like pussy out on it, and make sure you do like a full scoop. So we did 14 grams, the whole thing's meant to be 15. Just by the time I pulled it in, it was 14. I couldn't be asked to put the scoop back in there. But I am absolutely wired. Like, I'm just on the way to the gym now, and I've just got tunnel focus. Like, I haven't had a pre-workout like this for absolute years, and it's my absolute favourite. I'm saying absolute quite a lot, you can tell I'm quite hyped. But again, I've just got tunnel vision. I'm just like, headphones in, marching, you know, nothing's going to stop me. So hopefully this pre lasts for a little while and I can hit some decent numbers tonight. But those are the pre's my favourite. Just absolutely just tunnel vision, do a bit, stop, do a bit again. But yeah, enough of me chatting. Let's get in the gym. Let's lift some weight.
And I ain't stopping, no I ain't stopping, homie regardless, And I ain't stopping, no I ain't stopping, I'm just getting started, let's go. My skin is pale, but I'm a black sheep, riding through the city, Satan in the backseat. Hey yo, that's me, I run it like a track meet, a rap fiend, I set the bar high like an athlete. Step in the booth and Zach gon' drop that 808, cause the vibe is dope and the beat is cracking, now it's getting laced. I'm sharp as a razor blade, I can blow your mind like JFK. I do what I want, you ain't gonna box me in like David Blaine. We get it poppin', homie, day and night. Got the party jumping, about to break the ice. Stay up on my grind, that's my way of life. I got tunnel vision, I'ma chase that ray of light.
What's going on, team? I do apologise. It's now 7 days in the future. I forgot to film an outro for this video, and guess what? I'm having to do one now. So yes, I've now got a little puppy. She is keeping me up and getting me up early in the morning, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Hope you guys have enjoyed seeing her. If you have enjoyed that, don't forget to give the video, I can't even talk on that side, don't forget to give the video a like button for Bella. You're going to see a lot more of her on the channel again as she kind of grows up and stuff, and it's nice for me to look back because she has changed so much in the last 3 weeks of having her. It's absolute crazy, but obviously she's going to start getting her personality and stuff. I'd be also interested to know what you guys enjoy about my channel. Is it the fitness content? Is the vlogging? Is it both of it? Or do you like the workouts that I do, the live follow along workouts? Be interested below. So if you could put in the comment section, obviously, which style of videos that you enjoy, I can start pumping that content out. And again, the idea is to get 2 videos out. Just takes a little bit of planning. I personally enjoy doing the vlogs a little bit more, so I can get a bit of both, but they do take a lot more time to film, whereas a workout video, strangely enough, is a lot easier to kind of edit and chuck together, which is quite nice. But as always, guys, just want to leave it here just by saying, look, I'm going to start dieting again, but I'm going to start working on performance and hopefully by doing it that way, well, I know by doing it that way, I'm going to get an aesthetic body. So basically training for performance and making sure that you're training it for strength, you know, making sure you're training it for your cardio, your endurance. If you do that well, you'll get an aesthetic body, and that's what I'm going to preach on this channel. So my training has now got a structure to it. I've now obviously put myself on a kind of a flexible diet plan, something that I'm going to try and stick to. I'm going to document that on the channel because obviously for some of you guys that watched me last year, I dieted, I got into real good shape, and unfortunately it just messed me up completely. I'm kind of back at square one, and that's where I want to be honest with you on this channel. Is sometimes you've got to go to those dark places, but it's not worth it, you know. For me, having an amazing physique is not obtainable, nothing that I can stick to. For me, my mental health is the most important thing, and then making sure that I enjoy my training. And I haven't done that for such a long time, but I'm obviously getting better from that, which is quite nice. But I'll cover that in a future video. Just before I leave, obviously, what I want you to guys do is, if you do have any questions, put them in the comment section below, because what I'm going to do, the following video is kind of read them out and do like a question of the week. So it might be, hey Kieran, I'm struggling to grow my arms, any recommendations? Or hey Kieran, I'm struggling with weight loss, or what's your 5 best tips to get better at sleep? And then what I'll do is answer that in the following video, just to obviously help you guys, because that's what I want to do, is help as many of you as I can, and most importantly just get you guys active and moving more. But again, if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'd really much appreciate it if you guys did subscribe. It means the world to me because we're so close to 100. But enough of that said, keep it real, and I'll catch you in the next video.